Hi, my name is Garcia Green, and I am the Student Financial Resource Specialist here at Tyndale. In a nutshell, I help students find money to pay for tuition. I do financial literacy. I help you look at what your finances are at now. I talk to you about OSAP, and I also explain all the great and wonderful ways we have here at Tyndale to aid you in paying for your tuition. The President's Scholarship is an entrance scholarship for all students who apply for Tyndale. So once you're accepted, you automatically are eligible to get the President's Scholarship. There are three different categories. There is the President's Scholarship of Merit, the President's Scholarship of Excellence, and then the President's Scholarship of Distinction, all which depend on your incoming GPA. So there's nothing that you have to do in order to apply for the scholarship. Once you're accepted into Tyndale, you're automatically considered for it. The Christian Camp Service Award is a $500 entrance award given to students who have worked at a Christian camp during the summer prior to coming to the university. Now, we have a list on our website of eligible camps. However, if you do not see your camp name, you can always send me an email and we can see whether or not we can add that camp to our list. To apply, you would have to apply through our financial aid website, and you just fill out an application, and then we would review the application. The Tyndale Church Match Program is a great program that we have here at Tyndale. If your church is able to give a donation towards your tuition, what we do on our end here at Tyndale is that we will match it $100 per class up to a certain amount of classes per year. So how that works is that there is a form that you would fill out. Once again, what we would do is we would send an email to that church. They would fill out the necessary documents and they can send in the funds. This program is actually an international program. So if you have churches around the world that would help support your tuition, they can be a part of this program to help you. Once you've gotten your entrance scholarship, other scholarships that you can access year-round, we have our returning scholarships for students who will be returning for their second or third or fourth year, depending on the program. And then we have our graduation scholarships. So graduating students can apply for these scholarships their graduating year. And then we have our external scholarship directory. That is available for all Tyndale students. Currently, we have about 150 external scholarships listed, and weekly we're adding more. Those are the additional scholarships that you can apply for. To apply for scholarships and awards, you would go to our website, the financial aid website, at apply.tyndale.ca. Under the menu tab, you'll see a tab there that says awards. Once you hit that tab, there'll be a list of scholarships that are available to you. Now, the returning scholarships open up in December of every year, and that's where you will see that list. Graduating scholarships open up December of every year. You'll see those scholarships listed there as well. Once you click the tab for the scholarship that you're interested in, some of them may have requirements. So you may be required to find a reference and send a link to your reference so that they can upload the information. Some might require that you write a short essay, either of your testimony or to answer a question that is asked for that particular scholarship. Once that is done, then the scholarships go through a few committees before the winner is chosen or the recipient is chosen, and then you'd be notified of that by March the following year. For new students, they don't have to apply for a scholarship. They're automatically qualified depending on your GPA. A returning student means that you're still in your program and you're continuing the upcoming fall year. So if you're in year 2 of your program, you'd be considered a returning student. Year 3 of your program, up to your last year of your program, you would be considered a returning student. A graduating student is a student that is on the graduation list for that academic year. So that would be considered a graduating student, and they would only be eligible for the graduating scholarships. During our scholarship season, they do need to apply for scholarships. An email is sent out the first week of December every year with their particular list and how to apply. For returning students, They can use the funds for their upcoming academic year. It is given 50% for one term and 50% for the other term. For graduating students, there's two ways. They can use the funds for any outstanding balances that they may have, or they can collect a check on their graduation day. Our scholarship season, the date that you want to keep in mind would be January 31st. That is the cutoff date for submissions for returning and graduating scholarships. All other dates you could find on our website under our financial aid page. The financial aid due dates are listed on the page. External scholarships and awards are great. What an external scholarship is a scholarship that is available to you outside of the school. So it has nothing to do with the university. It could be an organization, it could be a government, it could be national, international. If you win one, the money comes directly to you and you are in control of what you do with it. Bursaries and grants are given to students who have additional financial need. And financial need is different for everyone. What we ask is at the beginning of every academic year, if you anticipate that you might need some additional support, we ask that on the financial aid website, apply.tyndale.ca, you fill out two forms. One is the profile form and one is the financial needs form. Now on the profile form, put in the information of your volunteer history. So that could be in a church setting, that could be within the community. For the financial need form, we ask that you list two things. And the two most important things on that form is how much are you looking for and what is the circumstance. Now, all this information that you put in on these forms are compared to available bursaries and grants. And what we do from there is we match what you've put in your profile to what is available for you. Tyndale students can apply for OSAP for our programs. You would go to the OSAP website, you would set up a profile if you don't already have one, and you would fill out the information that is listed there. So of course you will need your social security number as well as any information from your taxes of last year. If you live with your parents, you will need that information as well. So once you get accepted to the school, reach out to us and we will send you an OSAP tip sheet. This is like your cheat sheet for OSAP. It will give you directions and instructions on how to fill out the form and answer the questions so that you're answering it in the correct way. Also, you have the opportunity of connecting with us and we can go through the application process with you. So you'll have someone there to support you as you answer the questions to make sure that all the information is correct. The most important thing to know about financial aid is that we're here to help you. We want to make sure that you have what you need in terms of tuition in order to take your classes here at Tyndale. We know that you feel that you're supposed to be at Tyndale and we feel that you're supposed to be at Tyndale. So you instantly become a part of our community, and in this office we care. So we can do financial reviews. We can sit down and just listen to what's happening in your life in terms of finances. We can work on budgeting. We can work on helping you understand the ins and outs of finances so that it's one less thing for you to think about as you're going through your academic year. Students can get additional help in a couple of ways. They can email financialaid@tyndale.ca. That will come to our department. They can book an appointment and they can call us. Meeting with us either virtually, by phone, or in person, and having a conversation will help you get the information that you need for your specific situation and look at all the opportunities you have to help aid your tuition while you're studying here at Tyndale. Tyndale education lasts you a lifetime. From the classrooms to the community to the people that you meet while going through the university, staff, teachers, everyone is here is a network and everyone believes in you. It's something that is embedded in our belief system here at Tyndale. In terms of tuition is doable and tuition is affordable, as long as you get the information that you need. When you see the tuition cost or when you see what a year would cost, the first thing that I always suggest you do is reach out to this department and book an appointment. let's talk about the different ways that you can afford it. There's so many opportunities here at Tyndale, so many ways to help aid your tuition. The one thing that will hinder you, or the one thing that will stop you, is if you don't reach out and connect. This department is always here to help you. We're always available for you, and we will give you the information, the instruction, the guidance, and the support you need so that you can not only pay for your tuition, but you can plan ahead for your tuition during your years here at Tyndale.